Hello and welcome to another beautiful day to lift, man. I gotta say, let me turn that AC down. This is a hot day today, but the highlight of today is about to be this all-time PR bench and deadlift session. Now, yesterday was a PR on squat, but it's like high bar squat, so it's like, I mean, setting a PR on bench is awesome. Setting a Larson bench PR is cool, if that makes sense. Like, I'll brag about like a bench press that I'm like really pumped on. I don't want to say brag. Brag's not the right word, but I'll be amped about a good bench press session. But it's like a Larson bench press, like a secondary bench press, is just kind of like, like it's cool because I know my primary is going to go up. But I mean, it's whatever. So it's like high bars the same kind of way. Like it's cool because I know it's going to grow my legs, get my quads bigger. But low bar is where we want to put the numbers on. You know, our wide grip bench is where we want to put numbers on. And deadlift. So last block we were hitting sumo, and this block we're back to conventional after 2 weeks of just awkward lifting. Last week it finally clicked, and I'm really excited to put the rubber to the road in a sense. So I think, yeah, I've talked about what the PR, but I haven't talked about what it is. So on bench we're gonna hit 385 pounds for 5 reps, which I'm pumped on, because that's the first step toward hitting, 400 pounds for 5 reps and whatever else. We are also going to be deadlifting somewhere in the ballpark of like 515 pounds for 5, something like that. So it's just a little something slight, you know what I'm saying? Like all the rep schemes and the rep PRs are pointing toward 600 pounds being, I don't want to say easy, but being like legitimately something that should just be there on any given day. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip. I'm working on getting into like a different mindset. Like I miss this like version of powerlifting, and that's why I talked to you yesterday about I'm switching to low bar, and we're doing a top single next block. And so it's just nice to be able to go to the gym and just be like, man, I'm gonna put some weight on the bar, I'm gonna lift it, I'm gonna challenge myself, and then you just get like your essence into it. You get excited, you got music going, you got like, I mean, what is it? I had an amazing breakfast. It was 3 eggs, half a cup of egg whites, two pieces of bacon, but I cut them up into like bits so that like they cooked on the pan, and then the grease rendered from it, and then I dumped all the egg stuff on there, and then I put some like pico de gallo on there, mixed that all up into I don't know, kind of like a omelet scramble type situation. And then we had 2 oatmeal packets and a yogurt and 2 pieces of keto toast, which is 80 calories for 2 pieces, by the way. Insane work, man. Yeah, we're feeling great. Day 3 is 75 hard, and I'm already down. So I was 249.4, 249.3 yesterday, and today we are like 245.7. Once you start drinking your gallon of water, like if you're not losing weight and you're not like, I'm not saying that you can't lose weight without drinking water, but if you hydrate, it moves things out of you a lot quicker. And the thing is, with the scale, everybody thinks that what they do today is going to impact tomorrow, but it's like the scale has this delayed effect to it. So what you do today is it's more likely gonna impact, 2-3 days from now, and you're gonna hold on to it a little bit. It's not that you threw off all your progress. Like, of course, if you eat too much food, you're gonna weigh more right now and a little bit tomorrow, but the impact is the day after. So we are finally, today on day 3, we're getting a little bit of the payoff from day 1. Yesterday too was a little tough because I was like at or around my calories, and I'm trying to figure out where those need to be. And I was like, what is it? I was like 3 Sprite Zeros deep, and I was like, man, I'm like hungry. And I was up a little bit late, and I checked the scale, and I weighed like 246 or 247 or something. Like, no, it was 247. I weighed less that evening than I did earlier in the day, and I was like, oh hell yeah, I can eat something then. Imagine I was 245 today, so I would have been like lower if I wouldn't have eaten. But I don't want to drop weight too fast. Like if I can drop it slower and keep my calories up, that's going to be great, because it's gonna I'm not gonna like take as hefty strength and muscle impacts. And two, you know, you don't want to just diet to where you're like super duper hungry all the time, because then it's a matter of when, not if, you're gonna fall off. And then three, like when I made 2 big family packs tubs of sugar-free Jello last night, and I got sugar-free whipped cream, and I was thinking about taking a gander and eating that yesterday, but I guess I just didn't take into account that Jello takes 4 hours to make. Or I mean, it's like quick to make, but you have to let it set. And I guess a fast way to do it is like you like dump ice in it and put it in the freezer and then take the ice out, like as it gets a little hard but doesn't solidify. I don't know. I was like, that's too complicated. We'll just have this tomorrow. So what I ended up eating last night as a late night snack, I'm really happy with. It was just like probably like 3 giant strawberries and like a handful of raspberries, and that got me over. And you know what I mean? Like I was able to get a little sweet treat. I was able to get a little bit of food. I know there's gonna be some fiber and some goodies in that, and I'm able to feel good and I'm able to perform well. Because again, we're hitting PRs today, so if I don't eat enough yesterday or this morning, things just aren't gonna move that well. And we need to find that balance. Sorry, this motorcycle's a little loud. We need to find that balance between, you know, we want to lose weight and we want to get down to 220, but we're not trying to, I don't know why bro's being obnoxious. There we go. But we want to get down to 220, right? But I'm not trying to do it like next week or like next month. We're going to take our time. The first target we have is to get below 242, which is where I compete at, 242 pounds or 110 kilograms. So like right there, we get to 242, that's our first step. Then the next step is 237. 237 is just the lowest weight I've been on the cut at all. That was what I weighed last comp. And then after that, I don't know, anything below 230 is gonna feel really great. And then we'll be within 10 pounds of 220. And as soon as we're below 230, like literally 229.9, we'll know that the cut to 220 is feasible. Because we can gut cut, we can liquid cut, we can do all that stuff for the comp in October. And it's getting about that 6-month mark. So if we're gonna take the weight off, now is about the best time to do it. And so we're competing at a bench comp in July at 242. So we'll probably come in there like 238. I'll probably be sitting at like 235, and we'll kind of like eat a little bit more just to make sure the strength is there. I'm not really tripping on it too much. One of the things about powerlifting that you got to consider too is you want a good strength to weight ratio so that your DOT score is up. Like yes, total wins weight classes. If I out totaled the other 110s or the other, if I'm 220, it'll be 100 kg. But if I out total them, yes, I beat them as far as the division. But if I want to win a meet overall, it goes by DOTs. And DOTs is just a calculation that tells you, you know, what your weight to strength ratio is. That's basically what it is. But we got some, this is our second bottle of water. And we got some creatine and electrolytes in here. Since I've got my electrolyte thing in there, I figured might as well put my creatine. I could put it into the post-workout smoothie. I could put it into other things, but no, man, honestly, I'm really liking the track that I'm on. The eggs, the bacon, the savory stuff in the morning is delicious, and it's nutritious, and it feels great. And then after I get off of the gym, my post-workout meal is kind of like a shake. I might have a snack, you know, if I get this like yogurt film in my mouth, I might have like a little snack. No big deal. And dude, like dinners, what did I have? Dinner last night was a Jersey Mike's sub, but that wasn't because I got Jersey Mike's. I'd gotten Jersey Mike's previously, and I'd gotten the big sandwich to save it for 2 portions. So tonight will probably be I'll probably do like a ground beef quesadilla with some pico on there. Oh, that's gonna be good. No, man, life is good. Call me Future, call me Drake. Life is good. Anyways, I'm gonna sit here and we're gonna hold on. We're gonna hype ourselves up a little bit. I'll catch you. All right, this is last warm up. I think this is about 365 pounds. So it's gonna move pretty easy. Because we're just gonna hit this for 1 rep. And then we're gonna hit our top set at 385 for 5 reps, which will be, it's gonna be a nice PR. Very excited. My previous 5 rep was 345, and then I hit 375 for 6, so this is all but guaranteed, man. We've done the work, now's the time to pay it off. Easy. If it was any easier, I don't know what I would have done, actually. Woo! All right, this is gonna be good. We are in all-time PR territory, and all I have to say is, I'm gonna die one day, but it's not gonna be before I hit this for 5 reps. Let's get this shit. Woo. Come on! 1, 2, 3.
Easy, 4 more. Come on, 3 more. Halfway. 2 more. Come on, last one. This is too easy. Come on. Ah!
Appreciate it, man. I feel like I could have gotten a better pause in there.
No, you did fine. For 5 reps. For 5 reps.
It just felt a little shaky, that's all.
Good job, Mr.
Thank you. That's the only bad part. It was a little shaky. I do wish we could have had a little more control over it. Didn't feel too heavy. I feel like the 4th rep looked harder than the 5th rep did, but I'll have to go back and look at that. We got the mic on the rack because I don't have a hat and I don't want to wear it on my chest where it'll get smashed. So I'll see you on some back downs. All right, back down. 331, 7 easy reps. We're gonna make coach regret not giving me more weight, man. Can I get a lift off, please, in this second? 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy. Ah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Damn, Brody didn't stay for the whole spot.
What?
I said you start walking away like rep 4.
I was like, right,
7 reps on bench is kind of crazy. Woo! All right, we got 2 more of those off camera, and then we got deadlift. All right, we're back in all-time PR territory. We got 518 pounds on the bar. Cap today is supposed to be 515, but we're gonna pull something side for 5 reps. Come on, come on.
She was too easy. Huh? She was light. What you talking about? Let's go. Come on. Come on, Joe. Big pull. Let's pull, Joe.
This is for all the marbles.
Hard, Joe. Come on. Yup. 3 more. Yeah. Keep it. Come on. Halfway. Get it. Yeah. 2 more. Finish strong. Finish strong. Yeah. Come on. Hold it. Hold it. Don't let that grip slip. Big pull. Big pull. Big pull. Up. Yeah. Up. Up. Finish it. Up.
Yeah. Woo!
That was the right call. That was the right call.
That was exactly on the right call. 518. Ooh.
Set that motherfucker every time. That was crazy.
I just needed to make sure I got the tension, and I wanted to be like platform lifts. I'm trying to train. Oh, damn. Yeah, I was looking at that. It's like 606 or 612 or something. Hell yeah, that fuck. Well, it didn't feel amazing, but. Ooh, leave no doubt. How do I have a quad pump on that? All right, let's go ahead, load back downs. I think it made Coach proud. What do you think Jackson's gonna say? I hope he says that. Yeah, that's valid. Woo!
You might say, what the hell? You went over cap.
But it's all right because you hit it. All right, so this week we have set PRs across every lift. Off season's going amazing. And I just realized my high bar PR, the 5 rep 455 beats my low bar PR. My last 5 rep low bar PR was 450. So we're on the right track. And that's with a different variation. That's like if my Larson bench was bigger than my bench press, which bench press, you got like leg drive, everything like that. Larson eliminates the leg drive. So my last 5 rep PR on bench was 345. We crushed 385 for 5 today. My last deadlift PR was 475. We crushed that with 520, well 518, but we'll round up to 520. And so today we made 2 PRs. Squat was an all-time PR, and things are just moving good, man. That just means that the back downs are PRs too, and the way that it's moving is a PR. And that's one of my favorite parts about powerlifting is the ability to fight. Like that last rep, it came out from in front of me. Some things happened like that. I didn't get it as cleanly as I wanted to, and I wasn't as well set up as I wanted to be. But I mean, that's what it's about. It's about eliminating the excuses, correcting the mistakes, and seeing, you know, where you're weak at, so you can adjust. So the crazy part is this is the best I've been. It's been like a year and 2 months, but the best I've been. This is gonna be the worst that I'm going to be. And that's the mindset we've got. Anyways. We got something slight. I forgot what this is exactly. It's like 415. I don't know. It's 4 something, but should be 375. Let's just call it 415 and pull it for 7, and I'll let you know what it is after. Easy peasy. Not so easy, but I can honestly say the 2 things that could have been better on that, my hands, they're starting to tear, they're starting to hurt. And I wish I'd have wore deadlift socks today. We came in overzealous and overeager. Okay. Shit. I was feeling pretty good. Now it's starting to hit. Anyways, I got one more set like that. And I'll see you on the accessories. Today's a huge win. Huge win. All right, now that we've PR'd on deadlift and done all that, if you've ever been curious about how many pull-ups a powerlifter can do, we're about to answer that right now. We got accessories. First accessories pull-ups, and this is my second week not needing to use the assisted pull-up machine. So let's see what we can get. I've been using grips, and I've been doing like single reps for like 10 reps. So let's just see, we're gonna crank them out and see how many we can get. Whew. I don't know why I'm nervous, man. We'll just jump up there and get it. Ooh. Right now, I can currently do 12 pull-ups. I probably could have done one, maybe two more, but I was starting to kind of kick and it just wasn't as worth it. I wanted to see how the next set, we're gonna really focus on that stretch and I'll put my grips back on, but I just wanna see what I could do, you know? Kind of in the gym sometimes just about seeing, I'm still in stroke territory from that deadlift, but sometimes it's about seeing what you're capable of and what's possible. You know, half of what makes the gym so rewarding for me is the increased range of motion, the increased mobility, the things that I could do now that I used to not be able to do. Like I used to not just be able to stand here closer than shoulder width and do like a full squat and just sit here. I used to not be able to, I mean, I could do this with my heels up, but I can literally put my heels here, come down, and almost get comfortable here. You know what I mean? That's with no warm up. I can just come down. I can pistol squat. I don't know if y'all can see this, but like down, up, like a pistol box squat, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. And this isn't me trying to brag or say that I'm better, but it's just me kind of congratulating myself on, you know, the payoff of the hard work I've done. But literally, like, ready? Easy. Easy. The next step's gonna be able to do it without the box. But like, I got the strength for it. I just gotta get the mobility in my ankle and the balance. The other type of things I can do is I can get down, and it's simple, but I can get down and I can get up without using my hands. Another thing I can do, one arm push-up. And that's after a nice little bench day. So that's what I mean. It's just nice to see how my body is moving and adjusting in ways. As I get stronger, more mobile, lose weight and get healthier. But by the way, that was 12 pull-ups at 245 pounds after a deadlift session, after a bench session. So we out here, man. I'll see you on, we got chest port row and we got something else after. I have to look, but I'll see you guys on that. Not to get long-winded, but again, this isn't me showing off. This is just me, like, you know, it's been a year in the making and me being able to do all these things the way I can. All right, so they moved some equipment around. So it's gonna be kind of like a awkward angle. I'm gonna look like a silhouette type shit. But we got two more things. We're gonna superset chest porter rows, and then we're gonna do skull crushers with something slight. I think we're just gonna keep the trend of doing a 45. I don't wanna add weight yet. We'll just slow it down, go from there, especially because we're doing 3 sets. We did 3 sets last week, we're doing it this week. And then we're gonna go get some food. Go get like a chicken and rice bowl or something. I think that'll be pretty nice. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna need some fuel ASAP. But today we came in rested, fueled, caffeinated. It's been a good day, man. We just hit 12 pull-ups, 9 pull-ups, and then we pulled the straps back out and got 8. I did 12, just kind of yanking. 9, it was kind of like getting more of a focus on the stretch at the bottom. And then 8, I was doing the same thing, but it just gets to the point where I'm running out of steam. So as I lose weight and as my back gets stronger, that'll help that. Anyways, enough yapping. We all know I'm procrastinating this because it's gonna hurt, but damn, man, we're choosing violence today. All right, let's get some skull crushers, and then we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get some food. I probably could have zoomed the camera in a little bit. It looked like I'm filming on a GoPro. All right, last exercise, superset. Let's shooting for like 10 to 12. We'll see what we're feeling when we get there. I'm just trying not to crush the mic. Yeah, I'm cooked. I think 12 reps was a good call. I see a buddy of mine out front. That's always nice. Man, we've had some good friends here today. We had some good support from Malachi and Mason, and now Big Body Dev is entering the scene. All right, well, with that being the case, thank you for watching another part of the journey. Today was day something of my journey toward becoming a world champion powerlifter. The day isn't as important as a combination of days. So today we don't know, but I will soon. Peace, take care, and hopefully I put on an adequate performance for you.